My name is Brian Kelly. I'm the CEO and founder of Butter AI. Butter AI is a restaurant AI platform that helps owners and managers run their businesses smarter, faster, and saves a lot of money, as well as gives you insight into competitors and all sorts of other elements that can help you run your business better. So what we're seeing here is Butter AI actually started as an SMS only platform. So it just used text message before we have the app, and you can see in front of you we have the SMS message window. We've got the mobile app as well as the web app, all showing the same information. But we started as SMS only, and the reason is that everybody knows how to use SMS. Every owner manager that is working in your restaurant has a way to SMS back and forth. They don't necessarily want to download a new app. They don't want to remember another password. What they just want to do is be able to text with their restaurant to get the information that they want. So what Butter does is every morning it sends you an update of what happened last night. So it says, in this case, we're looking at a local restaurant, Local Union 271 here in Palo Alto. And we're seeing its sales, labor, the covers, the customers that we had last night, what the labor cost was as a percentage of sales, as well as your employee information here. We can also do more complex factoring. So in this case, the sales per labor hour for yesterday. And we show you your employees, and if they had any sales attributed to them, it shows that as well. Then every morning it gives you that as a potential prompt to ask you if you want to know anything more. If you have a specific question that you want to get answered every single morning, such as show me the sports schedule for the day or any number of other things that you would want to know, you can program that into your settings. So every morning you have the information that you want directly at your fingertips. So in this case, I have actually already submitted, well, what was the best-selling entree last week? The best-selling entree last week at Local Union 271 was the duck fat burger with 95 orders. Now, if you scroll down here, it asked the same question and had this exact same answer, as you can see here as well. Then I wanted to know what sporting events are on today. Now, what we track, not just the point of sale data, but we track sporting event data, we track weather event data, we track reviews, we track your online information across all of the different directory sites and monitor that for you. So in this case, it says there's a high impact semifinals game on at 4:30 local time. And it even tells me what channel that it's on, so that I know if I have TVs, I know exactly what channel I need to put it on to play it locally. The next thing that we do, so that's analytics looking backwards. So the next thing that we do is we actually have a prediction algorithm, which takes all of your historic data as well as that external data, and we build a prediction algorithm for your business. So if you want to know how many covers you can expect tonight, as I asked it here, it says you can expect about 180 covers tonight at Local Union. Let me know if you'd like with staffing or inventory based on that. And again, you can see these exact same questions here in the mobile app as well as in the web app. But again, we are SMS first, and our mobile app and web app go along with that, and obviously can offer more visual elements as well as more customization. So that's our prediction algorithm, can show what we're looking at for the future, as well as it can do things agentically. Now, if in a normal course of business, every month, Butter will actually perform a menu analysis for you. So I say, run a menu analysis for me. Now, what that does, this will take a few minutes to run, but when it runs, it'll come back in this process. So when it runs the menu analysis, as you can see here, I've started a fresh menu analysis for Local Union. It updated in each of the windows. Now, what that's actually doing is it's going out, it's finding, based on your restaurant's information, like the attributes, what cuisine it is, what location you're in, what price point you're at, to identify geographically similar competitors in your markets. And then it takes that data and it finds their menus online, and it compares their menu to your menu for like. So if you have a steak and I have a steak, you have a burger, I have a burger, etc., it's going to compare the pricing across numerous competitors to evaluate my pricing to see if my pricing is where it should be, and it'll find gaps where I can identify new revenue, which is very, very exciting for a restaurant owner to find new revenue. So while that's running, we can go ahead and ask it other questions like get my sales per labor hour by hour for yesterday. So that's actually a very powerful stat. I'm going to run that over in the web interface. Now, that's going to run, and it's given with this, I've given it a very specific prompt because I've customized these prompts to allow me to do that. So now here it is, the sales per labor hour by hour for yesterday, all formatted in a table format, and you can see it here as well. So I can see exactly what hours I'm making money and what hours are costing me money. So that's a really, really important element here to understand. Like those higher numbers, sales per labor hour, is the high value time. So I want to make sure that I'm staffing appropriately and not overstaffed when I'm not making revenue. I can also do other creative things. For instance, if I wanted to, in the mobile app, say, come up with a cocktail for me to feature this weekend. Now, because it knows and it understands my menu, it's going to be able to come up with a cocktail that goes along with my menu. Local Union is more of a farm-to-table restaurant, so here it's coming out with a citrus basil smash, and it gives me the exact recipe. It's gin or vodka, and if I wanted to say, make it a mezcal cocktail. While this was running, my menu analysis had completed. So here is my complete menu analysis that just came back, and it found $1,350 per month that this platform can save me just by making these small adjustments, $24.50 to $26. That's a simple $1.50 change. Another $2.50 change. These small increments can have a dramatic impact on your restaurant. So there's actually, you can then open up a shareable report, and it will be able to share with your head chef or your general manager or the rest of your staff. And you'll notice it updated here as well. This full report is available, and it goes into like extreme detail about what competitors it was analyzing you against, as well as all of the information that really is impactful here. So back to where I was make it a mezcal cocktail. So now it knows the cocktail that it just had done. It remembers that. So now it's come up with a mezcal cocktail that is very similar and is excellent. And I'm going to go ahead and say, write me a social media post to promote it. Now it'll go out, it'll create that social media post. And in time, we'll be posting this automatically to your platforms. But in the short term, it's simple matter. Once this is up, we can just easily click share, and you can post this directly through your share buttons, directly to your social posts. So that's the entirety of the Butter platform. It's your right-hand person in your restaurant that you can ask any question about any of your restaurant's data. It can help you come up with cocktails or recipes for your restaurant that are in the theme of your restaurant. It can predict and see around corners, so it can understand how many covers you're going to have tonight based on not just your historical performance, but external factors as well as helping you plan to run your business better by doing things like showing you the sports schedule for this evening, showing you the weather timing for this evening. So it'll give you advice on where to sit people and how much staff to run with, saving you time and money. And that's Butter AI.